Hello gamers and welcome to Channel Nova. Today I'm going to be bringing you my Star Wars Battlefront beta review, and it's not looking too good for this game. So let's get right into it. I'll start off with the good because there isn't really that much. So yeah, the graphics once you get into the game and once it loads up, pretty good. But I don't really have a basis to go off of because the only two maps that are on this game are two snow maps. And how hard is it to load in white terrain? Like, just the same color white terrain with a couple different shaders. Like, for shadows, and that's it. And, like, the rocks. So I don't know if the graphics are actually good in this game because both of the maps are snow maps, pretty much. Well, Sullust really isn't a snow map, but it's gray. But moving on, the sound effects for explosions are good, very good, I'd say. I mean, I use my Astro A50s, in case you didn't know, and I hear the explosions, and they sound very well produced. So I'll give them that. They did very well with that. Next up, the servers. When I first started playing, I was like, alright, well, let's see if we can even get into a game. I wasn't expecting too much, but my first game I was able to get into a game within about 5 seconds. So the servers actually held up for the beta. I was very surprised. You know, when I first loaded up the game, I was like, wow, this is going to be really good because, you know, I think with good servers, the game is going to be good. They're actually trying on this. But that wasn't the case. But I will say the servers, if they can keep the server strength up to what it is now for the launch day, it'll actually be a good game because most of the people who are going to buy this game have probably downloaded the beta anyway. So, you know, you've got a good stress test and gauge how much people are going to spend, or how many people are going to get this game. So that's good. I will give the servers, especially for a beta, a 10 out of 10 for being stable. So good on EA for making some good servers. Compared to the Rainbow Six servers, man, these blow the Rainbow Six servers out of the water. Let me see, is there any other good things that I have to say about this game? I don't think so. Not really. There really isn't anything else good I have to say about this game. Alright, well, let's go right into the bad stuff because there's more of that. Female stormtroopers, as previously stated. I don't care, comment section, that there were in books. As a bunch of people have left me comments saying there are female stormtroopers in the books. I don't care. There were not female stormtroopers in the movies. And that's not what George Lucas originally intended back in 1977 when he made the first, stormtrooper appear on the big screen. He was not thinking, oh, let's make female stormtroopers. No. Okay, moving on. There's terrible customization. I know it's only a beta, but I'm gonna compare this to the Rainbow Six Siege beta and the Black Ops 3 beta a lot because those were the other two big betas this summer/fall, I guess, because Black Ops 3 beta came out in August and Rainbow Six Siege beta came out in September. So terrible customization. Like you get a choice of like 5 guns, which is awful. And you use the same class, and you get once you rank up, you can use like a jetpack and stuff. But even then, you only get like 5 customization options there for your hands, 5 or 7 or something like that. It's not very good. You get like a thermal detonator, a sniper rifle thing, an upgraded sniper rifle thing. I don't even know the jump pack or the jetpack, and like 2 other things that I can't be bothered to play this game anymore. I've played it playtime probably like an hour, less than an hour, probably like 45 minutes. So terrible customization. Your character's the same. Like everybody looks the same. It's not like Battlefront 1 and Battlefront 2 where you choose different classes. Somebody gets the rocket launcher, the Vanguard class for the Rebels. I remember it was the rocket launcher. Rebel Soldier is the soldier, the Bothan spy, the Wookiee, the engineer. I think that was it. Can't think of anybody else. That was it. So yeah, terrible customization. Everybody looks the same. Awful. Like I said, it's only a beta, but compared to Rainbow Six and Black Ops 3, not doing too well, EA. The next bad thing, there are 2 game modes you could play besides the survival game mode, which is a cheap knockoff of Modern Warfare 3 survival mode. Come on, you could do something better than that. I did play the survival mode because I wanted to see if it would be any fun, and it was not fun at all. It was just exactly like a carbon copy of Modern Warfare 3, without like buying stuff, I guess. You get like airdrops from the sky. It's like, oh, look at that. So yeah, 2 game modes, 2 maps. Black Ops 3 beta had 3 maps to start, and they expanded, I believe, to 5. Maybe it was only 4. And there was like 5 game modes. They introduced a game mode. They introduced like 2 game modes throughout the beta. They introduced that Escort the Robot game mode. Oh, I guess that's the only one they introduced. But they had Surge, they had TDM, Domination, you know, all the good game modes that everybody wanted to play. But this, like, nobody's ever played like Walker Conquest or, you know, Walker Assault. Nobody's ever played this. Drop Zone is like kind of like a secure. It's kind of like Drop Zone from Modern Warfare 3. So that's awful. There should have been at least like 2 or 3 maps for Drop Zone just compared to the other betas that have come out. Rainbow Six had 3 maps with its beta fully destructible. So that's actually putting a lot into it. I feel like EA is trying to hide things with this beta. They literally put in only the stuff that they needed to make the beta what it is. Pretty much 1 game mode, you know. They literally, I feel like this is EA's best. And if this is their best, it's not good enough. Because if it's not their best, then why are they putting it out there? If it's not, you know, if it's not even close to, I could understand you don't want to reveal everything you have. Just fine, it's a beta. But put in some. If this is your best, then your best is definitely not good enough. Because the other game modes, if the other game modes aren't even half of what this game is going to be a pile of garbage, and I will not buy it until it's like $20. So I feel like EA's hiding things with 2 game modes and not a lot of customization. I can understand the soldiers not having that much customization. I don't expect that as much, but I expect a few more game modes, and I expected a few more maps. The only thing that I saw that they got wrong, besides female stormtroopers, was Luke is in the wrong suit when he is the hero. He doesn't have his green lightsaber until episode 6, and he doesn't wear that black suit until episode 6. He would be in his flight suit at this point in the movie if this was episode 5. I said this in my previous video, but he would be in his flight suit, or pretty much. He in the beginning of the movie he was on the Tauntaun, so he could have been in like some snowsuit, but in this point, when the Empire started to invade, he would have probably been in his flight suit. So I'm a little upset, because even in Battlefront 2, when you get to play as Luke, he is in his flight suit, and he does have the blue lightsaber still. So EA should have done a little bit of research, because they're wrong. Maybe they just didn't. Maybe it's actually loaded into the code of this game, but they couldn't be bothered and just copied and pasted it from an episode 6 map that will be in the game and just not in the beta, and put it into this, and was like, whatever, we'll use this character model. And overall, it's just not enough for a beta. There's not enough content in this beta for me to go, yes, I'm gonna go out and spend $60 on this on day 1. Especially because when does this game come out? Like November 17th or 14th? Something like that. I don't remember when this game comes out. Let me look really quick. It's not gonna let me see. Well, it comes out the 14th or 17th, I'm pretty sure. So I'm not going to go and buy this for $60 on day 1. Especially because Black Ops 3 will be out on November 6th, so I'm gonna be preoccupied with that for probably about 3 weeks to a month, and then I'm gonna start trickling off. But by the time that happens, Rainbow Six Siege the full game will be out December 1st. And Fallout will have come out by then. Fallout comes out like a week after Black Ops 3. So Battlefront beta or Battlefront is on the lowest part of my games to get list. This was actually like in my top. This is my top 3, and now it's on the bottom. It's in my like 4th or 5th because Black Ops 3. I've already pre-ordered it. I've already got the Prestige Edition pre-ordered, and then Fallout. I don't have any of that stuff pre-ordered, but I can get my hands on that, no problem. So I will be getting Fallout when that comes out, and Rainbow Six Siege when that comes out on the 1st. So yeah, Battlefront will probably, I won't even get that because I'll have 3 AAA titles that will actually well, Rainbow Six Siege is not a AAA, but it'll be a good game. So yeah, that's about it. I know I say a lot. I'm not really good at talking, but that's pretty much it for this. I don't recommend getting this. If you have $120 and you like first-person shooters, I will tell you to go get Black Ops 3 first. That comes out first. And then I'll tell you to go, and it depends. You know, are you feeling like you want a solid story with guns, and you like the Fallout series? Cause say get Fallout. Otherwise, I'd say save your money and wait another 2 weeks after this Battlefront comes out, and go get Rainbow Six Siege because it's gonna be the best tactical shooter of 2015, 2016. So yeah, besides that and the fact that there are still female stormtroopers in this game, I think that's pretty much it. Oh, and the fact that the Empire always wins on Walker Assault is kind of broken. It's a beta, I'm sure it'll get fixed. I'm sure the Rebels will win. They'll probably overfix it, and the Rebels will win most of the time. Yeah, that's not really a big point to bring up at this point because they only made the beta 4 days. Like, come on. Black Ops 3 had its beta for 6. I think it came out on a Wednesday, and they extended it to the end of Monday. So, come on. And Rainbow Six Siege's beta went for like 2 weeks. Like, no joke, 2 weeks. 'Cause I thought it was over, and then they emailed me like, hey, keep playing. We've extended the beta till like the end of the weekend. It was only Wednesday. I was like, come on, you guys extended this beta for 2 weeks? That's some craziness. I know I'm talking high of like the other betas that have come out this year, but it's true. This beta is awful compared to the other ones. And I'm sure the final game will be awful because it's made by EA. You can't trust EA to make a game. And I think that's why Ubisoft is doing such a good job with the publishing aspect, saying, "Hey, make Rainbow Six a really good game," because Ubisoft is not doing good with Assassin's Creed, the Assassin's Creed franchise. So, yeah. And I know that Activision is probably telling Treyarch to make this game really good because Advanced Warfare was good, but they need to really bring this franchise back. Because Infinity Ward makes the next Call of Duty after them, and if it's Ghost 2, it's not going to sell. It's going to be awful. Nobody's going to buy it because Ghost 1 was the worst Call of Duty game ever made. I know I haven't said much about this game. I've been talking so much about Call of Duty and Rainbow Six, Fallout, but it needed to be said. Like, this is not going to be a good game. It'll be an average game. That'll pretty much be what this is. And I have to compare it to Battlefront 1 and Battlefront 2 that came out in 2004 and 2005 respectively, because those games actually are better than this game. I could play those games for like 6-7 hours straight, and I'd still be having fun beating the computers. And this game, it's like I don't have fun. This isn't fun. If you make it just like Battlefront 1 and Battlefront 2 with some tweaks, obviously, because you don't want a carbon copy. But you change some things. You put in the droids in the Republic. That'd be pretty legit. Yeah, why didn't they do that? You know, in the other two games, there's a lot more space to be had on Blu-ray discs. But that's coming to the end of the gameplay. The Empire won. What a surprise! So remember to like, comment, subscribe. Have a nice day. Keep pro gaming. Bye.
Female stormtroopers are bad.